Hey guys, and welcome to another day of Beat the Gym. I'm Tony Thomas Sports, and we're gonna be focusing on recovery today. All right guys, we're gonna be listening to our body. We're gonna get into a different type of stretch. We're gonna be focusing more on elongated movements. All right, so that's dynamic movements, focusing on stretching the muscles. We're also gonna be doing some yoga, some therapeutic modalities that allow you to recover and get back to that intensity that we've been doing all throughout these weeks. All right, so the first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna spread our legs. We're gonna point our arms out to the side. I want you to open up your chest, retract your shoulders, and once again, remember, focus on elongating that muscle. Take your right hand over to the left and bring your left hand straight back. We're gonna inhale, bring it back up to the top. Keep your palms facing up, and we're gonna exhale and bring that left hand over to the right, looking back to your right hand. We're gonna inhale, bring it back up one more time. We're gonna take that right hand, bring it down, and we're gonna keep the left hand up, and we're gonna rotate, working on mobility all throughout the shoulder. We're gonna switch it out. Remember, we're sending a signal to our body that it's time to recover, so take your time with these stretches. I still want you to engage your core as you rotate that shoulder over, keeping your core in line. Retract the shoulders, palm facing the sky on one side, and rotating the other side. We're gonna do two more. Rotate, palms facing the sky, rotate, wrist down. And last one, bringing it over to the other side. Palm facing the sky, rotating, wrist down. Bring your hands all the way up. Inhale through the nose, and exhale, come down. Fold forward, back flat. Round the back, bring it back up. Big inhale. Exhale, come down. Relax the arms. Give yourself a big hug. Do it again, big inhale. And exhale, come down. Allowing those arms to wrap around. Give yourself a big hug. Hang out here for a moment. We're gonna sway left to right while holding that hug. Opening up those hamstrings, and once again, we're gonna go in for another turn. Right hand over to the left hand straight back, facing the sky. Inhale, left hand over to the right arm straight back, reaching up to the sky. Inhale, bring the hands down. Big inhale, coming up nice and slowly. Connect that mind and body, retract the shoulders, tighten up the core. And roll that shoulder forward, bringing it all the way down. Coming up nice and slow, relax the shoulders, tighten the core, contract the abs, retract, and exhale, let the shoulders roll forward, coming right back down. Hug the elbows one more time, rocking left to right. Nice and easy, breathing in through the nose, and exhale, breathe it out through the mouth. Nice. Two more breaths, in through the nose, exhale, breathe it out through the mouth. We're gonna do it one more time. Big inhale through the nose, and exhale, slowly coming up one vertebrae at a time. Let me see you bend at the knees, point the toes to the outside. Open up. Prayer pose. Keep the legs wide, fire up those glutes. Now drive through the heels, coming up. Tighten up the core. Toes pointed to the outside. Inhale, come down. Hold it. Exhale, drive it up. Tighten up the core. One more time, we're gonna come down, sit back on our heel, lean to the left, lean to the right, two more, one more, and now we're just gonna sit back on our heel, light on our toes, big sumo squat, take the elbows, push out, back nice and flat, chest is up, and we're gonna breathe in through our nose. Exhale, breathe it out through the mouth. Two more breaths, tuck that chin. Breathe it out through the mouth, good. One more time, big inhale. Connecting that mind and body, exhale, breathe it out through the mouth. Reverse your grip, another modality, decompression of the wrists, all right? We wanna have our hands facing down, try to align each finger together. Perfect stretch for the forearm, decompress those wrists. We've been doing a lot of different exercises with our arms outstretched. That creates tension. So here's a great way to relieve some of that tension, while at the same time open up the hips, take the knees, pull them back. And we're still firing up our muscles. We're still working even while we're stretching. So you want to make sure that you're breathing and you're allowing your muscles to sink deeper into the stretch. Now we're going to put our hands on the mat. Space the fingers. We're going to do a gorilla squat, which is you're just bringing your hip all the way up. You're folding forward, looking between your legs. Let the muscles of the shoulder relax and just try to fold forward. From here, we're gonna create an M, or some might say it's a W, just depending on your perception. You're gonna bring your elbows back. Elbows back, back, back. Try to get the muscles of the scapula contracted as you hold your elbows back. Try to retract your shoulders. And then we're gonna relax it. Good. Bring your hands together. Release the muscles of the back. We're gonna do it again, pulling that elbow back, make that nice W or M, depending on your perception. Retract your shoulders, elbows up, nice strong back. And then bring it down. Good. Bring the arms across. Feel that stretch all throughout the rhomboids. Good, and now drop the hips back down into that nice sumo. Take the elbows, push out, back nice and flat, chest is up. Tuck the chin, breathing in through your nose. Sink deeper into that stretch, exhale, breathe it out. Take that right hand, put it behind your right heel. Lift your left hand all the way up. Reach, reach, reach. Big inhale. Once again, connecting mind and body. Appreciating the work you did throughout the week. Keeping your eye on the prize. Heads high, hands high. Exhale, bring it back down. Left hand behind the left heel, reaching that right hand up now. Nice and tall. Once again, looking up. Proud of your achievements so far in the program. We're gonna keep it going, staying strong. Sitting back on your heels still. Just opening up that shoulder. Big inhale. And exhale, breathe it out, back to the center. Let's go ahead and relieve your hips now. Straighten out your legs. Try to create a nice tall position. Gonna hang out here for a moment, locking out our arms, retracting our shoulders, tightening up our core. Keep your head on a slight tilt upward, tighten up the abs, and decompress that spine. Slowly lifting your hips off the ground and locking out your arms. Keep your core tight. Inhale, bring it right back down, and then we're gonna reach forward. Lock out the arms, chin to your chest. Working on elongating and stretching the hamstrings, folding forward. It's a nice lead with your chest. The more you can lead with your chest, the better. Less rounding of the back. Want to protect our spine at all times. And then we're gonna go ahead and do it again. Hand right here behind. Locking out the arm, retract the shoulders. And you're just pushing down, getting the hips slightly off the ground. Just feel your triceps contracting a little bit. Just all good. Retract the shoulders, and then don't forget to tighten up that core. And bring it right back down. Now you're in that perfect L position. You're gonna reach forward again. Hold it, chin to your chest, folding forward, stretching your hamstrings, and we're gonna get deeper into the stretch. If you can't get to your feet, you can always get to your shin. Even if you're getting just to your quad or your knee, I want you to get better every week, guys. Focusing on all your gains throughout the week. Very important that we get more flexible. The more flexible you get, the better you can get through a lot of these exercises, the more range of motion you can create. So you're gonna take your right leg, bring it over your left, bring your heel between your knee and your hip. You're gonna take your left hand, bring it all the way up, over your right, lock out your arm, draw your shoulder away from your ear. Good rotation, and then remember to breathe. Even in this tight parameter, this tight space, I want you to focus on your breaths. Big inhale through the nose, and exhale, breathe it out. Big inhale through the nose, trying to draw your shoulder away from your ears, and exhale, breathe it out through the mouth. Good job. We're gonna release that. We're gonna switch it over to the other side now. Left heel now is gonna be between your right knee and hip. You're gonna make yourself as tall as possible. Chest is up, right hand goes up and over your left now. And we're gonna over exaggerate on that twist, hand behind your head, looking over your shoulder, breathing in through your nose. And exhale, breathe it out through your mouth. Remember to try to find your breath even in this tight space, connecting your mind and body. Big inhale through the nose. And exhale, breathe it out through the mouth. Good job, guys. All right, we're gonna straighten out both legs. We're gonna shake out our quads, shake out our hamstrings. Create that nice L, and this time you're gonna take your elbow, you're gonna hook that leg. So you're gonna bring your right leg up and your left arm is now gonna hook. And we're gonna give our glute a nice stretch by pulling it in tight and taking our hand, putting it under and squeezing. So now your glutes are gonna get a nice stretch all throughout. If you wanna get deeper into that gluteal stretch, you can always take your heel, bring it a little bit further over, just like you did before, and still pull from the bottom, pulling up and maintaining a nice tall torso. The more you can maintain that nice tall torso, the more stretch you can get of the glute. And then from here, all we're gonna do is we're gonna lay back and we're gonna put our leg up, interlock our finger, grab our knees, pulling tight. We're gonna stretch our piriformis. The closer you can get that leg to your face, the better. You can even relax the head and bring it in even more. 5 more seconds. 3, big breath in. And exhale, breathe it out, good. So now we sit back tall again. And now we're gonna take that right arm, same thing, nice tall torso. Tie my shoe real quick, don't wanna be sloppy. Nice tall torso, take your right hand, pull in from, remember the lower part, get a good lock and pull it up. Stretching that glute on the other side. Squeeze. Try to bring your chest as close to your thigh as possible. And then if you want to feel that deeper stretch again, you can pull it down. Give me a good hold. 5, big inhale. 4, 3, big exhale. 2, and now we're just gonna go ahead and take it back. Take that hand right through, pull that knee in, and bring it as close to your body as possible. And once you maxed out there, you can relax the head, going back and just hold that position for 10 more seconds. You really wanna get deep into the piriformis. We do a lot of work with our legs, a lot of work with our glutes. This is an area that tends to get tight. So there's a perfect opportunity for you to target it and get it stretched out nicely. Now we're just gonna go ahead and release. From here, I just want you to go ahead and bring your knees to the outside. You're gonna grab your toes, use your core, and bring your knee back. You're gonna rock forward and backwards. You might even feel a little crack in the back when you do this. Five more seconds, don't forget to breathe. 3, 2, keep it here, right here at the center, and then we're just gonna go left to right. More seconds, big inhale through the nose. And straighten out that leg. From here, we're gonna come up. Point our toes, squeeze our glutes, and bring our hips up. Let's decompress, squeeze the glutes. Nice straight body, tight core, toes pointed. Retract the shoulders. 5, 4, 3, 2, and release, coming down. Take that right leg, bring it up. Just gonna bring it over, and then rotate, looking over to the other side. If you wanna hook your leg underneath, you can. And really try to over-exaggerate on that twist. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, release. We're gonna do the same thing with the other side. We're gonna lift that left knee up and then bring it over. Keep your hand on the outside and look over to your left. You might feel a crack in your back here too as well, it's okay. Hold it, big breath in. And then exhale, breathe it out, good. From here we straighten out. And all we're gonna do is we're gonna roll over. Let's go ahead and get into a on 4. Try to dorsiflex the toes. Heel is now over your toe. Arms are gonna be straight. Back is gonna be flat. Abs are gonna be engaged. It's gonna lock our arms out, retract our shoulders, keep our core tight. And then we're just gonna go down and look up. Big inhale through the nose. And then exhale, tighten up that core. Take your hip, bring it in. Hold this position. One more time, we're gonna get into that cow. Chest comes up, arc the back, looking up to the sky or ceiling, locking out your arms. And then exhale, round the back, tighten up the core, and hold. From here, we're just gonna go ahead and straighten out our legs. We're gonna drop down onto our forearm, and we're just gonna allow our hips to come down to a half cobra. Point our toes, retract our shoulder. Let's hold this position for a moment. Big inhale. And exhale. Bring your arms straight out in front of you. And we're gonna go back one more time. Drop the hips, point the toes, retract the shoulders. Big inhale. And exhale, tighten up that core. Bring it back out, straighten out the arms. Let's get back into all 4. Do the same thing with a locked out position. We're gonna bring our hips down, point our toes, retract our shoulders, draw our shoulder away from the ear. Don't forget to squeeze the glutes. Big inhale. And exhale, looking over your left shoulder. Inhale back to the center. And exhale, looking over your right shoulder. Inhale back to the center. And exhale, bring your hips back over your ankle. Round the back coming up. Knees off the ground. Big step forward. Drop the right knee. Point that toe. Let's go ahead and rotate our shoulder. We can go over our left shoulder. Sink your hips down. Tighten up that core. Open up the hips, squeeze the glutes. And then from here, we can go ahead and try to bring our leg up. Stretch the quad if you can. If not, stay in that original position. Challenge yourself. Maybe you're putting your hand on this side. Those of you who are really flexible, maybe you got your elbows back and hold it here and rotate at the same time. Whatever your parameter is, do it now. 5 more seconds. Tighten up the core. 4, 3, big inhale, 2, and 1. We're gonna release that leg, straighten it out, and arms go all the way up to the sky. Good. Lock out the arm, keep the core tight, straighten it out. Focus on your breaths. Inhale through the nose. Should be a nice straight line from the bottom of your hand all the way up to the tip of your fingers. 3, 2, 1. Both hands go down. We're gonna go back to that full plank. Nice tight core. Hips go down one more time. Squeeze the glutes, retract the shoulders, lock out the arms. Big inhale and exhale. Back to that full plank. Take that step forward with the right. Drop that left knee down. Now that right hand is gonna go on the right leg. You're gonna rotate that shoulder, rotate and sink the hips at the same time. So you wanna see your hips go down. Right leg is now forward. And if you can, take your right hand, reach back. And here's where you can come up. You're gonna come up, you can put your hand on the thigh. Rest it here, you can pull it back a little further, stretch your quads. When you get deeper in that stretch, contract the glutes. 3, big inhale in. And exhale, breathe it out. Good. Now from here, we're just gonna extend, straighten out that leg, and we're gonna reach all the way up. Nice straight line from the bottom of your palm to the tip of your fingers, looking back to the sky. 3 more seconds. Big inhale in, And exhale, breathe it out. Now we're gonna bring both legs back. We're gonna walk our hands all the way up. And stand up nice and tall. Let's shake it out. Interlock your fingers, hands behind your back. Nice tall, open chest. Retract the shoulders. Big inhale up. And exhale, folding forward, going down. Keep the hands interlocked. Stretching the biceps. Lower back. Inhale coming up. Spread the legs. We're gonna do the same thing, folding forward and hold. Inhale coming up. Take that right hand, bring it across your body, pull in tight and hold. Left hand, bring it across your body, pull in tight and hold. Tilt your head to the left, push down the right side of the head, relax your right arm and hold. Tilt your head to the right, push down the left side of the head, relax your left arm and hold. Tilt your head forward, push down the back of your head. Chin to your chest and hold. Raise your hands up. Bending at the knee. Bring your hands down to prayer's pose. Take that right elbow, bring it to the outside of your left, and we're just gonna look over to our left. Get a good hold. Now you're gonna create resistance between your elbow and your knee, pushing equally against each other. Big inhale. Exhale, breathe it out, coming all the way back up. Nice tight core. We're gonna bring it right back down, bend at the knee, left elbow to the outside of the right knee and rotate that shoulder. Big inhale back to the center. Thank yourself for all the work you've been putting in. Way to get through this recovery session. Guys, the longer and stronger you can get through stretching, meditation, connecting mind and body, the better you'll be from this workout to the next. Looking forward to working with you again. Tony Thomas Sports, right here at Beat the Gym. Let's get it.